Amen. It's your girl Kaya J, and you're tuned in to Killa Conversation. Today, to challenge the notion of what being black means. So, I have my first lucky lady on the mic. Tell us who you are.
Hi, my name is Jordan Carter. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I grew up in middle class family, and if I had to describe myself as like what type of black person I am, I wouldn't categorize myself. Very versatile, adapt in all types of situations. So hey.
What's up, y'all? My name is Jared Jolly. I'm from Houston, Texas. I grew up in a middle class family as well, and the type of black person that I feel that I am is the black kid that grew up in the middle class.
I'm Jalen, from Dallas, Texas, specifically Oak Cliff. Yeah, and I think I'm from the hood, you know, but I'm still here. I'm at TCU, so that's all that matters.
And I'm Ida Hosa, as known as Hosa. I'm from Dallas, Texas, specifically Pleasant Grove, 6'5". And I guess I identify myself as a black person from the hood, but like Lil Jayla said, you know, we at TCU, so I guess that all that matters.
Hi, my name is Killa. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I identify as black and Korean. I'm biracial. And I live in the hood, grew up in the hood. However, my friends would probably say I'm more white. Yeah.
Hey y'all, my name is Jocelyn Mays. I would say I'm black, mixed with a little bit more black. I grew up in the hood, but now I live in middle class. And I just think I'm a regular black person. Yeah, I can fit in with anybody.
What's one thing y'all think somebody can do to get that black card vote? Like off top, like you be like, like you can't be trusted if you do this.
Support Trump.
Oh God, I'm just saying, mama, look, I was gonna put it in a different term, but boom, on game. That's the big kicker for me.
Instead of like calling Kool-Aid, like actually calling Kool-Aid like a flavor instead of calling it by like the color.
So if they say like, I like fruit punch Kool-Aid instead of red.
Oh yeah, you weird. I'm my mama. We want red, we want blue.
Like no, I want blue Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Like what?
What's another one? What's another thing like that as black people like we say all the time that's just like different?
I'm fixing to.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I feel like if you don't know how to play spades too. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know how to play the
I used to play. I forgot. It's easy though. It's quick and
If
easy.
we on a black door right now, none of us are black. None of us know how to
Right.
play.
The family be looking at you crazy. Like you don't know how to play spades.
But they act like it's your fault. Like
Right.
y'all didn't teach me.
But it only take like 5 minutes to learn. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, but I forgot. That's how I feel. But I can remember right back. No cap.
What's something else that we be doing as black people?
Thanksgiving, what's on your plate? Like,
What's on your plate?
Mom, I got yams, mac and cheese, the greens, the rolls.
Do you call them yams or sweet potatoes?
Yams?
And she mixed it all together.
You don't like that?
No.
You don't like
Like your
yams?
food touch?
All
No,
together.
she mixed like her mac and
Oh,
cheese
you-
and her yams together.
Yeah, that is sweet macaroni.
I'm not gonna
Yeah, I never,
I put it.
They on
I
that.
don't mix it, but like I let the juice
Yeah.
kind of like.
No,
I like the
you
juice
get
to
the
like
mix in
flow into
Okay.
my
So do y'all
macaroni.
eat like chilies and stuff like that?
Okay.
Oh no.
Chilies, nah.
What's a black food that y'all just went out?
Yeah,
Other than
chili.
chili. That's the only one.
Black eyed peas.
Yeah,
I
man.
will
You
not.
don't eat black eyed
I will not eat black
Girl,
eyed
y'all
They
got
cool.
no look. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all look gone.
Oh, that's some black
Hey,
shit
just
too.
some
Very
beans.
Because what is like? I know on New Year's they be saying like the black eyed peas mean good luck, the money mean greens. Like you gotta eat greens, and it's supposed to like give you like wealth.
That's all
I
I
think
know.
that's all I know too.
Yeah.
I don't know. We be making up stuff.
I don't split the pole. When I'm walking, I do not split the pole.
No.
I believe.
You do be spring the pole.
I used to believe that all the time. Like, I'm gonna go around.
I still don't step on no cracks.
I'm laughing.
My mama made me mad one time. I said, So, what was like one time where you felt like you weren't black enough, or you felt like you were too black, like in the space?
Oh, I feel like when I came back from my first semester here at TCU and I went back home, my family was like, "What did you just say?"
What did you say?
I don't remember what I said, but it was something, and my family was just like, "They changed you up there."
What about y'all?
Oh, when I transferred to DeSoto, ooh, like literally, I told my own parents like this is the blackest school I've ever been to. Like they was like, "What?" I'm like, "No, I'm having a culture shock." Like, yeah, it was a lot because like predominantly I was like first predominantly all white, then Red Oak was pretty diverse, then it's like DeSoto. I'm like. It's a lot of y'all, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I made it, so.
What about you, JR?
I think for me, probably freshman year, me and my homeboys went to a fraternity party because growing up, like I went to like a all white high school, like middle school and all that type of stuff. So I never really been like exposed to like, a lot of people like that. And we went to a fraternity party and it was just like eye opening. I was just like, damn, like this is live. Like I fuck with this, but you know, I was like my first time really being like exposed. But that was probably like for me. So.
What about you, Hustle?
I don't know. I could say like when I came to TCU, like I realized that I may be. Well, I ain't gonna say I realized, but like I realized that I couldn't be too black in some situations, or I may be seen as too black in some situations. Like I'll be with a group of black people, and I just say something that like I normally say, and they'll just look at me some type of way or something, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know it was like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's some stuff that like our parents just like automatically think us to know like off top?
Speak to people when you walk in their house.
Don't open that door.
No, well, don't go in and out. Don't run in and out.
Don't you? If I'm not at home, don't you open the door? That's what I always tell me.
That's another thing that we said. I don't know. My parents be coming over with some different stuff, y'all.
Nah, like your first time at the store, bro, they just expect you not to touch nothing.
Touch nothing, don't
Yeah.
look at nothing.
I'm a kid though. Like,
mean,
if I see
everything excites
candy,
me.
I want it. Like,
Don't talk to strangers.
Oh, they want us to know how money
Don't
works.
open that door. Someone
Wash
knock
them
on the
dishes.
door.
My mom washed the dishes.
Watch them bitches.
don't forget to take that meat out the freezer.
Take that trash out. You better take that trash out.
Teacher better not call.
Man, I remember one time I forgot to take that meat out that freezer, boy. I'm running that water. I'm running hot water on there trying to melt it.
It's over with.
I was still down.
It's over with.
Should have popped it in that microwave.
Boy, you gonna cook the meat?
Oh well.
Oh, well.
I'm not in trouble.
You lost.
Look, I'm not in trouble.
Y'all could be dead. Even then,
It's gonna be cooked
Could be.
anyway.
I think the worst thing is getting a C on your report card. My house, like, I'd rather just fail, because then I just be like, Mom, I just failed. If you get a C, it's like, you could have tried harder. You just
For me, it's like my mama, she a teacher too, so she like, when a teacher call her, she really take that to the heart. She like, that lady not calling for no reason. Oh my father, she never ever heard me. I'm like, Mom, I wasn't even doing that.
why moms I never believe her?
I don't know, bro.
They always think we
I have
lying.
no idea.
They got trust issues.
It was bad.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Man, but speaking of like black women in general, like, do y'all believe that like the angry black women, like, do y'all think that like black women are really like more angry than white women, or do you think that?
I mean,
No, I
yeah,
think
but
they
we
should
got
be
way.
different.
I mean, I'm talking about they got way more reason to be. I ain't gonna speak on the individual level, but like on the aggregate level,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, they got way more to be mad about.
I feel like women show their anger in different ways.
Yeah.
Like a black woman, she gonna speak her heart no matter what. So it's gonna sound like she trying to be confrontational, when really she just like, you know, telling what she gotta say. A white woman, she might like think about it in her head and just walk away from the situation at that point.
Definitely think it's like a different level of submissiveness. Like, you know, I mean, it is a challenge to be black, man or female. So kind of like, you know, trying to get your voice heard on top of like what you're like you're not asking to go through everything else. So it's just kind of like.
I think we like black women just have more struggle. Like white women don't go through as much as black women. Like we're already black. Like so I feel like this angry black woman portrayal. It's just we've had a lot to go through. So we just gonna try and alleviate situations how we know how to.
But I don't like. But also, I feel like we like as black people like together we don't help by like, you know, like diminishing like that that stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, so the reason people continue to say it, oh, mad black woman, is because we continue to promote it, or we continue to like make those supposedly truths valid. You know, in reality, like, it's probably she's mad because somebody done her wrong.
Right.
So, but nobody wants to talk about the backstory, but just what they see, like, you know, in front of them.
Do y'all think it's the same thing for like black men? Because black men are always framed as being like overly aggressive or overly expressive and things like that in different realms, whether it's the music, it's sports. Like they like a white man to do something, or a white man to score a touchdown to be like, let's go, and it's, you know, it's celebrated. But a black man dunk on somebody and he like, yeah, and then it's just like, oh my God, what is he doing? He's being disrespectful. So like, how do y'all feel like we should like navigate or move? Like, do y'all feel like it's up to us to move different, or it's up to society to understand?
I think it's up for like society to understand. Like with that whole thing, remember when Serena in the tournament, like what was that, like 2 or 3 years ago, when it was like a missed call or something like that, and she was talking to the judge or whatever, and it blew up on Twitter, and everyone was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like they got that depiction because she was like screaming at him, but like for a good reason. You see what I'm saying? So like that's what society sees black women as. So it's nothing. I don't think it's really a lot that we can do about it. It's more just like society just needs to change their views, to be honest.
Then you gotta think about like what we think is like, nope. Like when we see somebody like scoring, like even fans, like it'd be different. Like when a black person sees somebody like, oh yeah, like they all up in it.
Yeah.
Like you into it. Like white people, they be into it, but like they got their way of being into their stuff. And we got our way of being into stuff. Like,
do y'all feel like we more emotional?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's probably part of what it is. Like not every black person, but like we like to celebrate. Like if something good happens, we like to celebrate. Like just going to college,
we really express it.
Yeah,
we really express it.
So it's like if something good happen, like yeah, we gonna turn up every time.
So, what are some stereotypes that you hate, like that they try to put like on black people?
Man, stop. I'm trying to pinpoint one.
I hate the one where they like black people can't swim. That shit always just like aggravates me. It's like, bro, like,
Can y'all swim?
I gotta remember every time.
You feel me?
You can
I ain't gonna die.
That's the point. That's the point. You can swim, Jordan? Yeah, I can swim. My mama took me to swimming lessons. I already know.
I did go to swimming lessons.
I've been to.
And my mama said they not gonna say my baby can't swim.
I had one swimming lesson. They threw me in. I'm like,
I think this how a lot of black people learn how to swim. I'm not gonna
Mama
lie.
came to my swim lesson and took me out of swim lessons that same day. She was like, you is not swimming good. You was drowning out there. At the YMCA.
Somebody else type that they try to do. I mean, we do be late. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, CPT.
That's
CP time for sure.
I feel like we stereotype ourselves. You know, like, you know, kind of like light skin versus dark skin, all that stuff.
Mixed, good hair.
Good hair. Oh, I hate that one. Oh my good. There is the only thing as far as good hair is healthy hair. Like curly hair, like straight hair, like long hair, short hair. As long as it's healthy, like the actual definition of healthy hair, no split ends. Like black guys have this like view of like good hair is like, oh, when they get in the water it curls up. Like, no, does your mama have that hair?
No. I used to. Look,
and that's like the big thing about it, because it's like, it's kind of like the black men conforming to the white men. Because to like, if you look at your mama 9 times out of 10,
that's what I'm saying. Like it ain't even like that. It's just like, just as a kid, you feel like, what's good hair? Cause I ain't think you think I had good hair, but like we like, what's good hair? Curly. If somebody hair just curl up, it look good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I got light skinned partners. They throw a little wave grease on. They got waves all real. So we like, dang, he got good hair. Like that's just all it is.
Then my mama just tell like, she come here, like, boy, you got bad hair. Like, you gonna tell me that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like some people just take that too far and roll with it. Be like, okay, like slow down, back it up. Let me explain this to you. So you want me going around saying this to people?
Yeah, that's detrimental too. People used to tell me I had bad hair, so I'm feeling like, dang. it ain't nothing I could do to make my hair softer, better, more moisturized.
Right. Put a
I ain't
perm on it. That's where
man,
perms came
come on,
from.
dog.
Like literally, like perms are like chemicals in order to get your hair straight because nappy hair like wasn't in.
It's
like
social norms. boy.
exactly,
Yeah,
and
each
then
every
like
time.
we're back again. Now that being natural is like in again. Yeah.
Bro, no. What other? I don't like that they're like different communities try to frame us to be like these criminals and stuff like that. Like
Man.
we stealing, or that we always have some type of alternative motive. Like, cause historically it ain't never been that. It's always been people portraying us in that light to justify the things that they do to us as black people, right?
Exactly.
So if they want to say, I'm gonna treat you like an animal, I'm gonna make you act animalistic. I'm gonna make you act barbaric. I'm gonna put you in these spaces to where you ain't got nothing. The only thing you know is to turn up at this point because you're upset. You done been oppressed through all this time. So I definitely say like it's stealing. Like, bro, black people really.
Hey,
Bro, I'm just looking at the bottom shelf.
Like
I'm not sticking
when
to
you're in
the
the store, it ain't looking. It's like, bro, I can buy all this shit.
Right.
Like
Nah,
literally.
for real.
Sometimes
I
do
might,
you know?
I might just
That-
sniff some in my pocket now.
Oh my god.
man,
He's making it
come on,
hard
dog.
for us.
Look,
No,
at
but
this.
like-
I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna, man. It's like,
Stealing?
No, I was still. I
I
just.
almost told you something. Say, Kai.
He said, I almost told you.
Look, Kai, I don't be
No
stealing, but like,
confession.
I don't be stealing.
This
You gotta get
this
caught.
gonna change the killer conversations to killer confessions.
Look, dude, you gotta get caught. You gotta get caught. No cap. But look though, it's like, just to speaking on the whole criminal aspect though, like, I don't know, like, I feel the same exact way, and I feel like it's just so easy for them to paint, you know what I'm saying, whatever picture about us and portray it all over the media when they got so many people watching the media, and that's what they want to see. They want to see so-and-so gunned down. They want to see this happen to them because that's what draws the people attention, and that's what's going to keep people watching again. Like, you know what I'm saying? News sales and ratings matter. Like, we was learning all this in my criminal justice class. No cap.
Have you like when you spoke about like the animalistic portion of it? Have y'all noticed like you like in like cartoons and stuff like that? Like all the bad guys, like they're like a bear or
A
like
Or they're
a
darker.
kangaroo.
Like they're literally darker.
And they're
sometimes.
always the people like that are stealing. So I mean, like I feel like that might be like, you know, I definitely like feel like people should try.
Reinforces.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Reinforces those things and like could be like the first step in trying to take action to like maybe changing the narrative because like kids see that. So then you know, as a
And that's
kid,
where it
you're just
starts.
innocent. Exactly. So it's gotta start something.
Yeah. So what are some stereotypes that y'all actually like kind of mess with like about other people? Like they say like like we funny. We are funny.
Everything a joke.
Yeah, we is funny though. Like, serious moments. We could be going to war.
Y'all seen Black
Y'all
Twitter?
I was just finna say Black
Twitter.
Twitter.
Black
Every
Twitter
time.
came
They gonna make a
together,
meme out of
bro.
anything.
Anything. We don't care how serious it is. We gonna laugh at one.
I
What
guess
else?
so.
When one black person see other black people running, they gonna take off too.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
because I'm gonna
if
run.
you don't take off running, something wrong with you.
Right.
Nah,
I'm
you're
not
not
going to
scared of
look.
nothing.
I'm
You're
not
not
going to
scared.
appreciate.
If you
No ass.
you're not scared of nothing.
Don't be last.
Damn.
No, I don't
Lie
want
and
to know
say,
what's
damn.
going on.
Drop
Don't be
something,
last.
leave it.
That's all I know.
I'm not looking back.
Mine would definitely be like the dancing thing. Like, I know all black people can't dance, but like
The ones that can.
like, I don't know, we be hitting thing. Like
Yeah.
we can jig and we can move like no other race I've ever seen.
They be thinking all this athletic too. Like I be going to the rec, and they always like they'll pick me first. Like, my mom, they think I'm so cold. No, worst mistake on my mama.
No.
I'm okay.
What about you, JR? You going?
I really don't even have one. I like the one that you said about like the dancing rhythm though. Like that was pretty lively for sure.
One thing all black people can do, all black people cannot rap, bro. And I really feel like they really think that.
Just cause they black.
Just 'cause
Just
you
cause they
black.
from the hood.
Yeah.
Man,
Like,
that
no.
don't go together.
It's
Mama.
not grandmas that cook.
Yeah.
I like that stereotype.
Yeah,
Grandmas that got, you know, that can cook, bro. I like that one.
Did you
I
just
ain't,
do
I ain't
one?
met a, I haven't, I literally ain't met an elderly black woman that ain't gonna throw down. No cap.
Bro, did y'all see that too, where it said like all old black ladies like write the same?
Yeah.
Like Rosa Parks?
Yes, man. They all got the
Very
same
accurate.
handwriting. That is
Oh, me,
crazy.
like, where you
The
learn this
recipe
calligraphy?
And my thing is they just write on anything, like
That's
an
crazy.
envelope,
They really do.
like anything. They just be writing there.
Man,
It was
look
supposed to be
at
the first thing, right on.
Yeah.
Ain't no paper.
So this is the last question of the evening. What is one slang word or terminology like that black people use all the time that you really just don't fully understand? Or like what's something that you heard black people start saying and you was just like, what's that?
It was that thing on Twitter that, like, when they was trying to say white people, but they was like WYPIPO thing.
Yeah, I didn't get that in
That one, I was like,
I was like, what the? That's what I was saying.
That's the one I got, but then they changed it to the letter Y, the letter P, YP, and I was like, what? I know, like, out of context, I know they're talking about white people, but I was like, excuse me, what is this? I'll skip over the whole thing and continue reading.
Bro, what does bumbleclot mean? Like,
y'all
y'all know,
bro. That's a Jamaican word, bro.
Man.
I know it's a Jamaican
And
word,
it
but
don't
like,
mean
but it just
what
be
your
on there.
thoughts would be.
Like, it's
I just be thinking it'd be like,
Just like
that's
scope
what I'm
out
like,
to
every time
my
I see
now.
I was just
Whatever
like,
that means.
Yeah, it's all, y'all, it's everywhere, and we keep retweeting and putting captions and stuff, and we do not know what
Because
people
that's just
like.
the rule. You
Yep.
just know.
But why is nobody
Exactly.
asking this?
Who cares?
How did that
It's
even
the most
work?
fun.
Like, how did you
Live.
give your opinion on it? You know what I'm saying? Like
It just, and people just really be commenting like a whole
for real.
story and stuff.
Bumble clot.
One thing is like for me, I mentioned this earlier, like the whole T Jones thing, like calling your mom like T Jones, like I never really understood like who is that, like where did that come from?
I think they came from Dallas. Like when I
You never
Googled
understood
it,
that?
I Googled
it. They said, who is Boo Boo Food? We don't know who it is. We just know we not Boo Boo Food.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, for sure. What's up?
You think I'm
Man about a dog.
Oh, you want to see a man about a dog? Yeah, I never understood that. I mean, I just
They just
took
don't
it
want
as
you
mind
to
your
know.
business,
Yeah, well, yeah.
I want to see a man about a dog.
I never heard that.
Never heard that.
You ain't never heard that one?
Never heard that.
What? So like, she like, hey, where you finna go? See a man about a dog.
I probably like
Is that
hit
like
that
mind your
one
business?
Yeah.
Basically,
Like,
yeah.
don't worry about it.
Seen a man about a dog.
Like, I'm finna
That's
go
the
see
point.
a
You
man
be
about a
like,
dog.
what?
Like, bro,
It's
you don't
confusing.
even
Like,
like
they definitely
dogs.
throw you through it.
I'd be like, what?
Mind your
scared of dogs.
business. Mind your business. That's it.
I've never heard of
Ain't heard that one.
Nah, it's this, but like, this definitely something I've heard.
No, in my family, they be saying, like, when they greet each other, they be like, what you know, no good. And they say,
What
no
you know,
good.
no good.
Yeah.
And I be like, what?
No, that confuses me.
What you know, no good, no good.
It sound like that morning episode.
Like, I don't know why. I be saying, like, I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing what.
Oh,
Like, I say that all the time. Like, I'm already knowing.
I say already.
Already know.
Already.
I don't know. I just feel like in a way that black people like greet each other. I feel like that's just magical. Cause like you'll see somebody, you just be like, "Hey, y'all already know." Like
what's
it's just a like it's just a connection that
look
I
like
feel-
head nod. You see
Yeah.
like another black
Oh
person.
God, what
or the
happened?
smile. Like you gonna smile, especially if it's not a lot of y'all. But yeah,
Johnson, we do that outside. Like,
yeah.
What's no cap? I never understood what that meant either. No cap.
No cap.
You just
Like
say
what?
it. Like,
Yeah,
no,
where,
baby.
I
But
mean,
what's
I know.
exactly? So
Cap,
what is
like-
Where it
cap?
come
Cap.
from.
You know what I'm saying? Where it come from?
Cap,
It's like, it's
I said they said it came from Atlanta.
then
though.
it was like no cap. Then it was like printer, no facts. No, we
Facts,
use
no
that
prints,
one.
facts.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Wait,
yeah.
that was back
Oh,
when Nicki
okay.
Minaj.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, okay.
I miss
At this
square
point, y'all
business.
just saying stuff.
Square
Square
business.
business.
Square business.
Square business.
What
does that mean?
Square business.
Square
It means
business.
Square
Like, taking
business,
care
like
of? What does that
it
mean?
mean
What's
like
square
Square.
for show. Square
So
business.
what
like,
is square?
Hey.
Nah, that ain't what it means.
Y'all know they said that
Ah.
like be there or be square because you're not around.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? That was
I
crazy.
ain't never heard
You ain't
the rest
never
of that.
On my mind, I ain't
I
never
heard
heard
be
the
there,
last
be
part.
square, but I ain't never heard because you
Because
ain't
you're
not
not
around.
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 That's
That
why they
makes
say
sense.
that.
That
like
makes sense
this.
now.
Be there
Yeah,
or be
'cause I was
square
confused
because
too.
you're not around.
Yeah.
That's a new one. That's a new one.
That's a
Learn something every day. I'm doing.
What's something else?
No brainer.
But we got so much stuff. I promise you, I walk out and I'm gonna think of something.
Yeah,
for
it's
real.
just hard to think of stuff on the spot.
Like, just right off the
you
top.
know,
Shit show. No shit, Sherlock. You feel me?
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That-
but why we say that though?
Because you know,
Sherlock
Sherlock
knew
Holmes.
everything.
Yeah, he's
like,
smart.
He
Like,
was
No
smart.
shit, Sherlock.
Like, duh. Like,
No shit, Sherlock. Look, kid.
I
It's kind of like low-key calling somebody stupid.
I'm glad y'all know, because I'm one of them.
I'm going to beat it inside of you.
That's that master rhetoric.
No, when parents be like, I'm gonna give you something to cry about, I'm already crying.
No, this
You got about 5 seconds.
my granny never said I'm a teacher. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna learn you.
My granny used to say fast.
Learn you today.
Like,
I swear my granny always say that. I don't even look at me.
But like,
Yeah.
hey, y'all fasten that though.
Fastest.
What about, okay,
My
like,
granny
y'all
said-
Fast
had
as
to be
bill.
talking like icebox versus like the refrigerator.
Refrigerator.
Like, what is,
Do y'all say refrigerator
Refrigerator.
or refrigerator? Like, do y'all
Refrigerator.
say
Refrigerator.
Fridge or
Refrigerator.
refrigerator?
You say fridge?
All
I
together.
say refrigerator or fridge.
Refrigerator.
I say
I
refrigerator.
say
Open the refrigerator,
That
man.
read, I don't know.
Can you look at the refrigerator for that drink?
Over
Yeah,
yonder.
yeah.
Going over yonder in that refrigerator.
My grandparents said that.
I'll be like,
Can you get that Coke
oh.
out the icebox?
Or pop. They used to say pop.
Yeah,
my
pop.
like my granny. Oh, can you get that pop? Because they're from Chicago.
Okay, do y'all have the fridge in your house and then the fridge in the
The deep
backyard?
freezer.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, the one in the garage for the drinks.
Yeah, that's what I like
for the liquor. It was really for the liquor.
It's like where the soda is.
Deep freeze.
Yeah, if we had like liquor and sodas, but mostly it was like liquor.
The one in my garage is for all the meats and stuff.
That's what I
Yeah,
said.
deep freeze. My mama.
Yeah,
You might find something that good.
You might got some
though.
ice
You
cream up in
you
there.
moving
Yeah,
this somewhere.
My mama
we never
freeze
had,
all the
a
leftovers.
refrigerator was like big enough for all our stuff, so it had to go somewhere. But hey man, say man, it's your girl Kaya J, and you are currently tuned in, or you just finished tuning in to Killa Conversations, and we was talking a little bit about, you know, what being black means, what are a couple black things that we, you know, resonate with and stuff like that. So as we continue to have these conversations, we continue to open the platform to, you know, talk about things that really matter. And so I want to thank my guests for joining me, and be sure y'all stay tuned. Remember, when you're rocking with me, it's always gonna be a cash movement, and remember, it's not on me, it's in me. So yeah, let's get it.
Bye.
Mhm.